Okay, so here's the game that we made at the Game Jam. You can go to www.jamalaid.org.au/jams/ and look for Adelaide Game Jam 2015, the 21st of August. And our game is called Backseat Driver, with hit and miss maps. And the credits, we've got Chris Dunn, that's me, Kat Dunn, my wife, Andrew Dunn, no relation, Kathy Smart, Adriana White, and G Tang. Now let's see, it's a co-op game, so one person has the map, that's the JavaScript part that Andrew wrote the engine for, and then there's a driver, which is I wrote the C++ engine for. Now the way it works, we still have the strafe and turn keys for when it was a first person shooter, and I just didn't get around to making it a car interaction yet. Now there's a big sign here, F1. That's what the driver sees, and they yell out to the navigator F1, and they can then update their map to go to the F1 page, and so they can see what the map looks like, and then tell the driver go left, go right, go straight, or whatever. Now let's see, when I put the engine together, I was working on sound in the last 25 minutes before I came here, so I got sound like this. Bloop bloop. Test sound. Bloop test bloop. Sound. Wow, that actually mixed. So up until right now, the sound had never mixed, so I didn't think it was working. Well, that's a bit frustrating. Now I know it works. I could have input all the sounds Kathy did. Okay, never mind about that. That's okay. It wasn't working yesterday, but it's mysteriously working now. It's another miracle of C. Now, a problem we do have, though, is that the materials didn't load for this corner, as well as the three-way intersections. And I couldn't figure out why. Partly that's because the models that were coming were just too big for my engine to handle. And partly because most of them were over 8,000 vertices, and I just didn't have the ability to read through 8,000 lines of text to find out which one was busted. There's another road sign, C5. So given time, I could have done it, but we didn't have time, because that's the point of a game jam, you have to rush it. So what else? There's some gaps in the tiles where roads didn't quite meet up. That one's pretty good. There's a gap over here, and this I've discovered there's an interesting little bug that the .wave front format has. It seems to, if I have something at vertex position 1.0000, sometimes it will correct itself to 0.9995. And so we get these tiny little differences, and you can get light, you can see through it, which is a pain in the bum. This, however, is not a wavefront bug. This is just an issue. You can see the road we're on has an up part where the road is, and then it goes down to the side of the road. And then here the road is down, and then you go up. So there's a gap. And that's just a symptom of if you rush the game at the last minute, things get left out like that, which is alright. So as far as a prototype, this game is okay. There's a lot more assets that didn't get included. So in particular, Kathy and Kat and Adriana worked on sound, which we just didn't get in the game. And Adriana and G, I think, also made many more, kangaroos, cows, houses, and stuff that I didn't get to import. We just didn't have time. When I was doing the tiles, we literally had 10 minutes left, and I had to have the whole team there reading out the tile, and I typed it in. And for the most part, that was alright. We got a few tiles that weren't quite right, so when you're following a road and the road suddenly stops, that'll be why. But overall, we accomplished the mission. We got 2 honorable mentions. We got, I think, most unique game as honorable mention, and I can't remember the other one. I'll have to check the Jam Adelaide blog to find out what it is. So big thanks to Jam Adelaide for organising the event, or I think they organised it, and AIE for hosting it. And I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the next one. So I'll just drive off a cliff and reset the game. Farewell. Boom. And there you have it. Backseat Driver.